Yeah, it has been said that Obasanjo, the ex-president of Nigeria, visited Sunday Igboho and the Nigerian issues, and it has been stated that he's working with, the Afenifere, and Afenifere is working with Obasanjo also. The ex-president reportedly launches move to save Yoruba agitation. Well, amid the reports that former President Olusegun Obasanjo may have launched moves to save Chief Sunday Adeyemo aka Sunday Igboho from being repatriated from Benin Republic for trial over alleged tracing link to his agitation for Yoruba nation and for Yoruba to break away from Nigeria. Afenifere Pan Yoruba Group says it is working with the former Nigerian leader to restore hope to Nigerians and to all the children of Oduduwa as a first step towards achieving his goal to get soft landing for the Yoruba agitator. The former Nigerian leader reportedly traveled to Cotonou last Sunday and met with President Patrice Talon of Benin Republic and pleaded with him to save the face of the Yoruba nation by resisting the moves by the Nigerian government to get him repatriated to face treason charges in Abuja. Well, the former president, according to top diplomatic sources, also asked his host to limit Igboho's alleged offenses to immigration-related issues and ignore the bid by Nigerians to get him tried for treason so as to save his life. Obasanjo, whose sources said did not want to be seen to be interfering in the Igboho matter, was said to have carefully programmed his travel arrangements and meetings in order not to give out the real purpose of his mission. For this reason, he reportedly first traveled to Zanzibar, an island in Tanzania, and then headed to Cotonou, where he first met with a former president of the country, Nice Foro Soglo, and also sympathized with him over the death of his wife, Roslyn, on July 25, 2021. After the sympathy visit, the former president went quietly to meet with President Patrice Talon and tabled Igboho's matter with his post and oath, one of the diplomats familiar with the visit said yesterday. He also met with President Patrice Talon with the sole aim of seeking soft landing for Sunday Igboho. During the short meeting, Obasanjo pleaded with his host to grant Igboho the status of an asylum usually given to political prisoners so as to prevent the Nigerian government from seeking his transfer home for treason trial over his secession bid. It should be recalled that the Yoruba separatist was arrested by Benin security forces last month while trying to flee Nigeria to Germany with his wife. Subsequently, the battle to extradite him is raging at a Beninese court. When Igboho appeared in court penultimate week, the judge ordered that he remained in prison pending investigation into his case. He had fled Nigeria days after operatives of the DSS Department of State Services raided his Ibadan home in the early hours of July 1, killing 2 people and arresting 12 of his supporters, who have now been granted bail by a federal high court in Abuja. Recently, the Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, raised a team of prominent Yoruba people to look into Igboho issues and other challenges faced by the people of the Southwest Zone. Afenifere has revealed what has been transpiring, but the organizing secretary of Afenifere, Akpogun Kola Omololu, in a reaction said, "Let me exclusively reveal that Afenifere and former President Olusegun Obasanjo are working together to restore hope to Nigerians and to all the children of Oduduwa, that there is light at the dark of the tunnel. No immigrants that came to our soil in 1804 can seize our lands or chase us out. Some human remains, carbon said to be 17,000 years ago, were discovered in between Ile-Ife and Akure some time ago. This is to tell the world that we are the aborigine. Their tactics of intimidating us by using the crudest means available will not work. The more they do it, the more they put Nigeria in disrepute. This is a government which believes in going after soft targets to teach other ethnic groups a brutal lesson because their people are in power. Any diplomatic means to stop them is welcome." President Obasanjo was in Cameroon last week, where President Paul Biya shut down the country for him Baba, a proud Oduduwa son, is a world statesman. The implication of the former president's visit to Benin Republic to the ruling party in Nigeria is negative. This is the story state we have found ourselves. Well, it's a welcome development. On his part, the Secretary General, Yoruba Council of Elders (YCE), Dr. Kunle Olajide, described the alleged intervention of Obasanjo in Igboho saga as a welcome development because all of us are very much concerned about Sunday Igboho's predicament, and we have been sending emissaries there, and with the personality of Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, definitely the music will change for the better for us, and Igboho, I'm sure, would be able to enjoy his freedom and be able to move out of that country to wherever he wants to go. Well, remember that Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, a former president of Nigeria, would have been Secretary General of the United Nations over 20 years ago, and he was one of the members of the eminent persons group raised by world leaders. His reputation definitely would turn the tide in favor of Sunday Igboho, and that has the support of the Yoruba Council of Elders. We are very excited about it. We would in fact get in touch with him to commend him for his love and sacrifice for the Yoruba nation. The Afenifere, they are so happy and so enthusiastic about Obasanjo venturing into salvaging the situation of Sunday Igboho. The Yoruba in general, they are also happy, and it's a welcome idea and a welcome development that Obasanjo, a reputable man and a former president of the country called Nigeria, has also took out time from his time to make sure that Sunday Igboho is being released from the den of Benin Republic. But a former ambassador to the Philippines, Dr. Yemi Farambi, said it is unusual of former President Obasanjo to make diplomatic move for individuals or against the interest of a country. According to him, Obasanjo may be critical of this government, but it is not critical of Nigeria to make diplomatic move on behalf of Igboho. He added, "I want to be sure it is true, but as a former president, he can engage in diplomatic issues for countries. But I doubt if he will offer such for individuals. Thirdly, I haven't seen or heard anything from him that he negotiates on behalf of anyone. If he's doing so, it will be very good and a greater interest for Nigerians. It seems strange to me, but I know Obasanjo is a good man and is ready to salvage the situation and take Yoruba out of slavery from the hands of this janjaweed called Fulani government. I know he's very critical of this government, but he's not critical of Nigeria." Well, it's coming from the executive and escorts of Afenifere to Obasanjo. Yes, it's a good development and a good intervention from the ex-president, and that's good, and he has launched his move to save the Yoruba agitator.